In a pancake, understanding the main muscles we involve makes a huge difference in our progress. Let's see how it works.
It all stays in our adductors flexibility. When we widen our legs, we progressively increase the stretch on the adductors. So the more we move our legs into abduction, the more we stretch the adductors. That's the rule. Even though the hamstrings are, every time we move the hips into flexion, always be involved. Less though, the more we open, the less we involve them. In a typical pancake position, we want to spread our legs. Approximately, they must form a 90-degree angle or slightly more, 120. Why am I saying that this is the ideal stance? First, it involves both the adductors and the hamstrings, so we can get perhaps the best stretch here. Plus, we don't get too much of one or the other. Here is the point. Too much of hamstrings means that we keep our legs together and we get into a pike position. What's the opposite side of the spectrum? It's a side split. When we get into an 180-degree angle, that's a side split position. The degree of hip abduction changes our muscular involvement. When we have our legs together, it's a 90% stretch on the hamstrings, as I told you, and perhaps 10% on the adductors. The more we spread, the more I get into a position where it's 90% adductors. So here, it's 90% adductors, 10% hamstrings. It's not that we don't want to do it, but it stops to be a pancake. Okay, guys?